Whenever people debate homelessness, they often confuse two fundamentally different questions. The first is, why are there more people homeless here versus there, or now versus then? The second is, why is this person the one who becomes homeless, given that there are people who are experiencing homelessness? Answering these two questions takes you down two very different pathways. But let's focus for a moment on the latter one, which is, why is this person the one who becomes homeless? I like to start this question by underscoring what it means to not be homeless. To not be homeless, I need to meet one of two conditions. Either I have a dwelling to stay in that is mine, and it's a dwelling, not a car or a tent. The other condition I could meet is I can prevail on someone to let me stay in their dwelling for the foreseeable future. That's important, for the foreseeable future, not just couch surfing where they're going to kick me out at any moment. Okay, what about those personal assets and liabilities? Any given person has a set of assets that can help them find a dwelling in a given rental market. Job skills and history, family wealth, social support, financial supports, including income, and potential assets that are specific to having been a military veteran. On the other hand, that same individual, each of us actually, has liabilities. Those could include addiction severity, having experienced trauma across the lifespan, childhood or family poverty, personal or family poverty, mental illness, liabilities specific to having been in the military, being a veteran. That's not an exhaustive list, but it's the playoff of assets and liabilities that ultimately answer the question whether one is going to not be homeless. But of course, this is one point where it's important to underscore that the assets and liabilities matter differently depending on where you live and what kind of environment you are in. The environmental context, job market, rental market, criminal justice and veteran policies, entitlements and mental health policies, all determine whether assets are really assets and whether they're sufficient, and they also determine whether liabilities prove overwhelming or merely minor problems. Thanks for your attention.